Good morning, everyone. Myself, Anchal Mongia, and today we will be interviewing a well renowned cricketer of India who belongs to Himachal Pradesh and has shown his talent all across the country and abroad. He has played India A against South Africa, New Zealand, and West Indies. He has played Ranji Trophy, Dilip Trophy, Challenger Trophy, Devdhar Trophy, Wales Trophy. He has played county matches in England. His name is Guinness Book of World Records. Sir, a very welcome in Himachal News 24/7 today. Sir, how old were you when you made debut in Ranji Trophy?
I was 16 years old when I got the debut in Ranji Trophy match.
Sir, you have played Ranji Trophy for almost 20 years. How many matches have you played and how many runs and wickets have you got?
Yes, I played Ranji Trophy for 20 years, and I really performed well because I scored 7,000 runs with the average of 46 and scored 20 centuries, got 35 wickets as well. But don't forget that I played for the weaker side, and my runs are more valuable than other states because we scored runs against good side like Punjab, Haryana, Delhi.
Okay. Sir, you made lots of records in Ranji matches while playing for HPC. What are these records which are unbreakable?
Yes, I broke a lot of records as well. I made a lot of records for the Himachal Pradesh as well. The first record was I'm the first batsman who scored first century in the first class match in the Ranji Trophy match against Haryana. I remember the Chetan Sharma got hat trick against New Zealand in the World Cup, and next game he played at Una, I scored 140 runs. And I'm the first Himachal batsman who scored century against each state like Punjab, Haryana, Sarvasi, J&K, and Delhi. I'm the first batsman who crossed 5,000 runs. I'm the first batsman who played Dilip Trophy, Devda Trophy, Wills Trophy, Challenger Trophy. I mean, all the domestic tournament, big tournaments I played. After that, I'm the first Himachal player who got very first 7 wickets in Ranji Trophy match as well. I'm the first batsman of Himachal Pradesh who represented India A against South Africa, against New Zealand. And I'm the first batsman who scored century in Dilip Trophy match. And I'm the first Himachal player who scored 954 runs in a Ranji Trophy match. No one has scored 900 plus runs so far.
You have played Dilip Trophy and Devdhar Trophy for 10 years. How do you rate your performance in those tournaments?
I played the Dilip Trophy and Devda Trophy for so many years. And I really personally, if I'm playing for Himachal Pradesh, then I think that I perform well. I played almost 8 matches in Dilip Trophy. I scored 3 centuries and 550s in Dilip Trophy. In the debut game in the Devda Trophy, I scored 50 runs.
You have also made for name in Guinness Book of World Records. Can you please tell us about that?
Yeah, I made the world record as well. That was in Chamba town, and I belong to Chamba as well. I mean, that is in the 1999. And we were playing against the JNK, and I scored 271 runs. Yeah, I batted for 16 hours and scored 271 against JNK. And when I broke the record, I didn't know about that I broke the record because after 2 days, the media they just called me up and they said that you broke the record of legend batsman Nadeem Mohammad from Pakistan, and it was a 40 years old record. And I was so happy, and because the next game I played at Una, that was a first class game as well. Most of the media people they came from the Delhi as well. They asked a lot of questions to me, and still the record is there. So I'm so happy.
Okay. In 1999, your performance in domestic cricketers was phenomenal and you were second highest run setter in India. Were you expecting to find place in Indian side?
Yeah, in the 1999 was my performance was phenomenal, and I was the second highest run getter in India as well. It was very difficult because I was playing for the weaker side as well, and I scored 950 runs in 8 matches, and I scored 2 centuries in a Dream Trophy. In the final game as well, I scored 100 against West Zone as well, and most of the international players were playing, and the in Australia, India team was in Australia, and India was not doing well. and I was 100% sure that I will definitely pick for India side because 954 runs is enough for the batsman in a season as well because I have never scored runs like this before. So I was 100% sure that I will play for India.
Okay, that's good. You played Dilip Trophy final at Eden Garden, Calcutta in 1999 against West Zone. Zahir Khan was playing for West Zone. It is dream for many to play in Eden Garden. What was your experience?
Yeah, I played the Dilip Trophy final was in Eden Garden. It was a dream because I heard a lot that Eden Garden was the one of the best stadium in the world. So at that time when I was going to play the final match against West Zone, the Zahir Khan he just came back from the West Indies. He was an Indian side, and I scored 100 in that game. That was a really dream because most of the fast bowlers they were playing for India, and some fast bowlers they have already played for India as well. Then I scored 100 runs against West Zone at Eden Garden.
In 1999, in Dilip Trophy match against South Zone, and you Virender Sehwag had a fifth and sixth wicket, partnership records of 381 runs. How was that?
That was our first game. That was in Agartala, and the South Zone, Joshi, Venkatpati Raju, Srinath, Ashish Kapoor, Robin Singh, everyone was playing against us. That was my first game of the Dilip Trophy match as well, and it was a lot of pressure on me as well because we are playing for we are playing North Zone, and I am representing Himachal Pradesh as well, and I know that Himachal is a weaker side. Then they will give me only one chance. So I was fully concentrate, and we were 50 for 5, and Virender Sehwag they just came inside for batting as well, and we have a very good partnership, and we broke the domestic record as well. That is 381. He scored 274, and I scored 115. That was our partnership, and we were going to break the record of the international record that was Bradman and Bryans from Australia, and we were 25 runs shorter. So still the record is there. But I really enjoyed batting with Virender Sehwag because he's an international fame as well.
Against which countries did you represent India A?
I represented India A against South Africa, and the match was in Nagpur as well. And then I played against New Zealand as well, and we were champion in the North Zone side was champion in the Dilip Trophy, and we played against the West Indies as well. But when I played against South Africa, that was golden chance for me as well because I got the chance in 11 as well. Okay, but I got out. I scored 20 plus, and I was not out by that time because that time there was no camera, nothing else. So that was my bad luck.
Last game of Ranji Trophy match, what was you and your team's performance?
Last game was my 97 games, and that was in Goa, and we were playing against Goa as well at Goa as well, and I scored 100 that game because they took the lead, and the second inning as well, we batted very well, and I scored 100 that game, and the main thing is we won the match, Ranji Trophy match.
After playing 97 matches for first class and scoring century in last game, why did you take retirement?
Yeah, everyone they ask the question that why I took the retirement after 97, why I haven't completed 100 matches. So the main thing is I definitely the batsman who scored in the last 97 match, if he scored 100 runs and the team will win the game, then definitely you will expect that you will play other 5-6 years, which I can, right? And I can score. If I score 7,000, I can score 10,000 runs as well. But the main thing was because once I scored runs in 1999 when I scored 900 plus runs, and I didn't get chance to play for India. Then definitely after that, I was thinking that I couldn't score more than that, right? It doesn't matter if I scored 97, if I played 97 match, I was thinking that's enough for me because I will not get a chance to play for India. But better, I will give the chance to the youngsters. They will get a chance to play in 11 and perform well and play for India.
For how long have you played country matches in England, and what was your performance?
I played county matches in England more than 10 years. I remember that first time when I got the contract, that was near Durham in Chesterley Street. And when I went to the club, I have seen someone's photograph in the clubhouse. That was Jay Plod from West Indies, and he scored in the he scored 1600 runs in the club matches. And I told the chairman that I will score more than that. And that first year I scored 1700 runs in 20 games. And after that, I moved to the Staffordshire, is one of the best league as well, and I played for the club for 3 years. And in the 3 years, and same like one New Zealander, he scored 1500 runs in 20 matches, and I broke that record as well. I scored 1600 runs, and I played for that club for 3 years and scored more than 4000 runs. And then after that, I went to the I was shifted to the Birmingham League. It was the one of the best league. It is a Premier League, because I have seen most of the international players from Pakistan and India. They played that league as well, and I played there for 3 years and made record as well there.
Okay, that's good. Which sports award did you get from HP government?
I got the Parshuram Award from the SP government. I'm very thankful to the government as well, and that is the sports highest award in Himachal Pradesh.
What type of facilities were provided at that time? Being a youngster, how did you survive in those conditions?
Actually, when I started playing cricket, I already told you that we got the affiliation in 1986, right? And most of the states, they got the affiliations 20 years before us, right? Then it was very difficult to survive for me as well, because when I started playing cricket, we didn't have much seniors, right, who encourage us, right? But if you will compare our HP team with others, they were keeping more than 5 and 6 international players, right? By that time, we didn't have stadiums, we didn't have good coaches, and we didn't have by that time we didn't have good players by that time. So it was difficult, but thank God I scored runs, I performed well. That's enough for me.
What was the secret of your amazing performance every year in Ranji matches, despite the fact that team was not performing well as a whole? How did you prepare yourself as a batsman before match?
The secret is I practice hard. I was in Himachal Pradesh by that time, and I played 6 months cricket in India and 6 months in England as well. But in England, cricket was like 50 overs, but in India we played test matches. There were no 2020 games, no one-day matches as well. The secret is the confidence as well, because I always think that I'm a backbone of the team as well. I have to score runs, because if I score 100 runs, the team will score 250. So I was a captain of the team. Then I have to, if I perform well, I have to set up the example in front of the players as well. My secret is I just concentrate on the cricket. I practice every day 8 hours, 4 hours in the morning, 4 hours in the evening. I don't waste my time in titter-tatter. And when I bat, if the match is going to be start tomorrow, one day before, when I bat in the net, I bat in the net like a match. I don't throw my wicket, right? And one day before, when I go to bed, I always thought about the other team's strength in bowling. Then I always think what I have to do in the very first, because I batted number 3 in 97 matches. It was like an opener, right? So I know what I have to do in the first half, what I have to do in the second half. But my duty was, I always determined that I have to play 90 overs. If I will stay on the wicket for 90 overs, I will score 100. And I was famous for the patience. For the patience, what you have to do, you have to play limited shots and wait for the bad balls.
You have experience of more than 20 years of cricket. Do you think you should serve HPCA as a coach, as you are level B coach?
Yes, I have a experience of matches of 20 years as well as a batsman, because when I batted by that time, we didn't have facilities. We struggled a lot. After that, we score runs, because nowadays everyone has a facilities. I would like to become a coach. Why so? Because I was a coach of under 16 team. We qualify in the knockout. I was a coach of under 19. We qualify in the knockout as well. Why I would like to become a coach? Because doesn't matter. I'm level B coach, because I have seen a lot of coaches. They have done level B, level A, level whatever, but they haven't experience of matches. I don't understand how can they coach to the kids and how can they coach to the seniors teams as well. You know, because the coach is the one who have lot of experience in the matches. If you have played 100 matches, if you have played 50 matches, like right. So what happened? If you have played 90 matches, you can share your experience with the players. If I scored duck in a match, I know how I convert duck in a 100. If the players who haven't played cricket, right, and he has done level 2, level 3, how can he share his experience with the players? If the players is not scoring runs, I know how can I encourage him? How can he get his performance back?
For how long have you been a selector with HPCA Ranji team?
Yeah, I've been a selector for with HPCA for last 5 years, and and we select the team everywhere. We made a very good team, and the team is doing well.
How well is HPCA performing under the supervision of Mr. Anurag Thakur and Mr. Arun Dhumar? Tell me about the facilities for cricket provided by HPCA.
Anurag Thakur sir and Arun sir, they have done a lot for Himachal Pradesh. Still, they are doing well. Now we see that we have our own stadium. Is a good thing. Now we have a Dharmshala, we have a cricket stadium, which is world famous as well. They have given a lot of facilities to the players. We have a lot of coaches. We have a lot of turf wickets. And the main thing is, when we used to play cricket, we didn't have any selectors. We didn't have any official in the BCCI. Now we have an official in the BCCI, right? And we have a selectors as well. So the duty of what the HPCA is doing, HPCA is providing everything to the players. And when we played cricket, I started playing cricket when I got 300 rupees per match. Now the players are getting lot of money, and financial wise, that's very good. And if you have if you have officials in the BCCI, then this is the duty of the players to score runs, because what the selectors want, what the SPs want, to perform well. So they have to perform well, because when we play cricket, we played only 5 matches in a year, Ranji Trophy matches. Now they are playing 10 matches in a season. So they have to score around, I think, 1,000 runs.
Okay. Your father was a captain of first Ranji Trophy match who inspired you much. For how long had you been the captain of Ranji Trophy?
Yeah, I mean, when we got the appellations, my dad has done a lot for this as well, and my dad was a captain of first Ranji Trophy match, and he scored, I think, 14 runs.
Okay.
And when I was kid, I always watched my dad and some players from Chamba as well. I always watched them, and I was thinking that I have to become like my dad. And my dad inspired a lot me for cricket as well. And I was a captain for Himachal Pradesh for 10 years. And by that time, when my dad was a captain, and that time the team was not good enough as well.
As you know, all the sportsmen, they have been struggling for practicing for the past 1.5 year. But according to your experience, the players should do during the lockdown.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a good thing for the lockdown. I mean, it's for players as well. It was difficult because now I'm not playing anymore, but I'm practicing, because I've been practicing exercising for last 20 to 30 years, you know. So lockdown is not good for the players. But what they will do, you know, they will not go to the stadium, they will not practice hard. But when I was in Chandigarh, I remember the lockdown started in April, right? And they said that you are not allowed to go in the ground by 5 o'clock. I started running by 3 o'clock, because the policemen, they stopped us by 5 o'clock. So I started in the 3 o'clock. So then I shifted to Chamba after 2 months, and then we started running here in the ground as well, and go to the gym in the morning as well. So I think that the players who have an aim that I have to play, because they don't know what the games will start when, because in the middle of the year, right, we played 1-day matches and 2020 matches. The players who were practicing, definitely they will perform well. How can you practice? You can, if you are at home, you can do the skipping, you can do the shadow training, you can do the shutter training, you can do the exercises. If you would like to run, if you have a loan, if you have you can go anywhere, you know. I mean, it doesn't matter we have to respect the order of what the government says. We have to respect the orders, but we shouldn't forget but it's very difficult for the players to live without cricket, without any sports. So I think the sportsmen, they can do anything, they can do practice at home.
Okay, sir. What is your future planning?
Yeah, my future planning is that I told you that I score runs, I play for 20 years, and nowadays I'm a selector. But I would like to become a coach as well, and would like to open the academies everywhere. And especially, I would like to open the academy in Chamba, because Chamba is I mean, definitely I belong to Chamba. And one time, I think before 2000, I think most of the players, they have played Ranji Trophy, and I would like to coach to the kids. And I give you the guarantee that within 5 years, the players will represent it. They will represent Ranji Trophy. They will represent national as well, and I will try that they will play IPL and India as well, because the difference is 1920, right? Because here I've seen that most of the players in Himachal Pradesh, they don't have aim. They just think that, oh, I will play Ranji Trophy. That's it. Their aim should be represent India. I will share my experience with them, and I will try. I will have a word with Anurag sir and Arun sir as well, that they will definitely help me to open the academy in Chamba or in other districts as well. It will helpful to the youngsters.
Okay, that's good. Okay, so these were the best players of Rajiv Nayyar, India. In the coming time, we will continue to meet you with more promising players of the state and country. Till then, goodbye. Thank you so much.